let's talk about Kevin Millar for a second, because I know that this was years ago you and I had talked. You had played in a handful of games for the Marlins for the down that stretch in '97, and you got a ring. Which I don't need this. You know all this. But what's the story? You have a funny story about Millar and your World Series ring.
Yeah, he misplaced it. We were down in New Orleans at a Super Bowl party that my agent was throwing, Steinberg, and it was a Hawaiian tropic party. And it was the year that Brett Favre played Drew Bledsoe. It was the Packers-Patriots, and Desmond Howard was MVP. I actually took Pudge Rodriguez to the game. It was the first football game he'd ever been to.
Oh, cool.
And he was a client of ours as well, and at the agency, and we became friends. But Millar was with me on the trip, and we were doing the Super Bowl parties and stuff, and there was the Hawaiian tropic party at Harrah's Casino, and we were all, it was about 2 a.m, or I guess in the middle of the evening, middle of the night, and we're at the party, and he goes, let me wear your your World Series ring. And I said, yeah, man, you can wear it. I don't care. I mean, I had a girlfriend / fiance that was with me, and Millar was single at the time and not married, and so he was wanting to pimp my ring and look like he had won the World Series, I guess. And so I gave him the ring to wear at the party. And then next thing you know, he went to the bathroom to wash his hands, and the ring was a little bit bigger size than his hand. So he set it down so he wouldn't drop it in the sink. He set it down to wash his hands, and we had been drinking a bit, and he walked off and left it in the bathroom. Well, he didn't realize that he had done it till we had all come back together and we were coming out of the party. So we were kind of in the foyer there of the casino, and it was like me and Matt Hasselbeck and Joey Harrington, and Bledsoe was there, and Tim Couch was there. It was all of us, and we were all talking about who's the best out of all. Everybody was drinking, so everybody's like, who's the best player in this group or whatever. And I'm like, oh, I'm the best athlete in the group. You guys only played one sport. You guys couldn't hang in 2 sports. And I said, show him, Kevin, my World Series ring, because it's a football party, and Kevin goes to get the ring off his finger, and it wasn't there, and he turned like red, and he started running towards the bathroom, and he's like, dude, I knew he had left it in there, because he went on a dead sprint to the bathroom, and he come back and goes, dude, I left your World Series ring on the counter. And I'm like, oh my God, but we were such in party mode, man. I wasn't worried about it. I was like, dude, let's just go to Bourbon Street. Let's forget about it. We'll figure it out. I'll get another one. So that's what we just went to Bourbon Street, but he lost my World Series ring that night. And so as soon as they won it in 2004, I called him up and said, man, I need a World Series ring.
I was wondering about that. Your finger was a little naked. So did you get a ring back from the Marlins? How does that work?
Yeah, you can get them back. You got to go through a process of doing it. And I never wore the thing, so I haven't got it back. I've been thinking about getting it back, or just go ahead and getting another one. But I never have gotten it back, and I should. That's been 10 years, so or longer than that. So I'm thinking I need to get it back. But I never wore the thing. I really never wore the ring ever. So I never really thought about it. But I think now, as the older I get, I would love to have it.
Yeah, it's not like you can just call Jostens and get a new ring. Yeah. I'm just curious, who with a good conscience leaves with that ring? That's just, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a little tough. I guess, you're at the casino in New Orleans, man, anything will happen. So people, if that,
that's a good point.
That kind of jewelry sitting there, $13,000 ring, man, it was gone. And
it is arguably the worst bathroom to possibly leave it in America. Really, you could make a valid argument that of the places to leave it, that is without a doubt the worst. So
probably the worst. There is in New Orleans. You're right. It's probably number one.
I mean, if not, you could certainly make a very valid argument for it to be number one, where people have to be like, yeah, we have to at least consider this.
Thank you to our guest this week. If you'd like to learn more about me, you can find me on the Twitter
at Lucifer Olsen. That's L-O-U-C as in cat, I-F-E-R-O-L-S-E-N. Sean, where can the people find you?
Thanks, Lou. As always, you can find me on Twitter at HOVG. And remember, head on over to our Facebook page, facebook.com/HoloVeryGood, and drop us a like. We'll talk to you later.
Later, boners.